Hey, Shannon Williamson, Silver Leader with Young Living. I wanted to share a quick testimony about White Angelica, and I've been waiting for it to come back until I share about it, because there's no use really talking about it if you can't get it, right? So real quick, do you understand that we are energetic beings? We all are made up of energy, and so are plants, so is nature. That's not new agey, that's science. So we all vibrate, our bodies vibrate, plants vibrate, and our body parts have different vibrations or frequencies. Our body systems have different frequencies, and even our emotions have different frequencies. So we always want to keep our frequencies up. Disease happens when our frequencies lower. And the things that can lower our frequencies are foods that we eat or that we don't eat. Just our environment, chemicals and toxins, all of that can lower our frequency, but also stress and emotions, right? Those can lower our frequencies. When you get stressed out, you open yourself to getting sick, physically sick. So the things that are happening in your mind and the things that cause you stress and distress can actually lower your frequency and open up your body to disease. And people like to call it dis-ease too, right? Okay, so keeping that in mind, have you ever walked into a room and you just, you know how they say you can cut the tension with a knife, or you just feel the negative energy, or you don't even know it, and you're taking on other people's energy? I went to a conference once where they talked about how women are burden bearers, that we can be fine, and then you, somebody else's stuff, you take it on, and then all of a sudden you feel out of sorts, and you're like, how did that even happen? I don't understand. Women tend to be, not always, are burden bearers. And so we can get rid of that through prayer, always prayer, and not, like actually affirming, like, I'm not taking that on. That's their stuff, that's not mine. But oils can actually help do that too. So oils have frequency. And that is, it's amazing to learn about that, so that when you have a lower frequency, you can actually use oils to up your frequency. And how easy is that? You just put it on, right? It just cannot be easier. Well, White Angelica, you guys, has been known to kind of act as a shield, to shield yourself literally from this negative energy, negativity that's all around us, and that we tend to take on, especially as women. So I'll just tell you a quick story. A few weeks ago, I had really made a commitment to spend more time with the Lord and just really praying and just spending that time with Him. And it takes discipline, right? I mean, like when you're tired and you get up. And I had done that for a couple mornings. And then that day, like a couple days after I'd been really focusing on doing that, I think I was calling on a customer service issue or something, and I could not get the issue figured out, and I just started sobbing. And I'm like not on my period or not PMSing. I just was sobbing and I couldn't stop. And this is not a normal thing for me. And I just started to think, like, what in the world? Like, why am I so distraught? It was even a silly issue. And I just felt like this isn't normal. I feel like this is a spiritual issue. And all I could think of, I could like almost hear a literal voice saying, get your oils on, put an oil on. And I'm like, oh, it's ridiculous. I don't even want to. I'm not even thinking about that. Well, I had remembered hearing about this, and I just happened to have a bottle of White Angelica. And so I put it on. I just like grabbed it and I put a couple drops in my hand, thinking, oh, why, why not, right? And so I put it in my hand, and I just started breathing, and I'm crying. And it literally stopped. It was like instant. The feeling went away, the crying went away, the frustration went away, and I even tried to cry again because I was thinking that's ridiculous, and it was just gone. And I felt like it was just a cloud that like came through, dark cloud raining on me. I'm sobbing, and then it just passed. And the only thing I could tie it to is this. That is the only thing that I did other than asking, like, what in the world, what do I do, Lord? So this is in Gary's Great Day Protocol, and look that up. We can post something, but it's part of that, and like literally taking on and as a shield. So you put the oil on and you put it on as a shield, and you go about your day, especially if you're going into a difficult situation, an environment that you know where there's negativity. It could be family, it could be your work environment, it could be struggles with your children, or you can help other people. You can diffuse it and put it on them, right? Or just diffusing is a great way if people aren't open to oils. They don't really know, you just like diffuse it. So that's why it's so important to have this, because I think this is something that we struggle with and we may not even know it. So having this as a protective measure is key. You can only get it on Essential Rewards. So if you're not on Essential Rewards, this would be the time to get on it and get your White Angelica. I believe it's only a 5 ml, so this is a 15 ml, but you better believe I'll be getting more because I will no longer be without this. Okay, I hope that is inspiring, and don't bear those burdens. We have enough to bear on our own, right, ladies? All right, bye.